Hey everyone, Adi here, and today I was requested to do a video on how to apply online stealth files on your RGH. So today I'm going to be covering what the launch.ini does and what the how to set up the stealth server files. So if you've recently bought time on a server, say XBL Ninja or Real Nigga Stealth, don't worry, I'll show you guys how to set this up. It's really easy, really simple, and there's two methods on doing this. One being that you can actually use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, which if you do not know how to set up, I actually have a tutorial which you can click on the right of the screen right now, and it will take you straight to the video, which is very simple to move files and stuff. So go ahead and you can do that and just drag the files. It saves time, and yeah, that's it. The other method was to use a USB flash drive and take the files that you necessarily need. So if you go back in my other video on how I set up the actual neighborhood, I have a launch.ini, and I might give another one if you guys need it. But yeah, plug your USB in, and I'll show you guys real quick what to do before you transfer. Okay, so launch.ini is basically it's an application or file that the console reads upon boot. It's basically a list of commands that the console is told what to do. So right off the bat, just about every server that's out right now uses plugin 2 as the loading plugin. So you're gonna need to put in whatever the name is for right here from here. So you're gonna copy the name from here, and the entire name including XEX. And then you're gonna go back to whatever the actual stealth thing is, and then just paste it in the actual launch.ini. Sorry. Once you're done, make sure your plugins look like this. If you don't have JRPC, don't worry about it. I can actually supply this for you guys if you'd like, for free, and I'll just include all of them together, except for this one, because you'll have to pay for the live for the server time for it, which I can link you to. It's a really good time. You get around 3 days minimum, and then about a month maximum of KV life, which is really good. We don't quote, or we won't say that, like, we can last for 90 days like Ninja can, which I think is bullshit, but I've never had a KV last that long on that service. Actually, I've had a KV last 3 months on an offline file system. So anyway, getting into it, since after you save it, you can go ahead and drag it over to USB, and I'll meet you over at the Xbox, which I will turn on right now. And let's see. Let me go to my desktop real quick. Let's open it up. I'll get desktop view so that you guys can see what I'm doing right off the bat. Should load any second now. There we go. So there you go. It's loaded. And there you go. So you can see, you can't see right now. It's loading. There you go. So you can see I'm using server files are actually already applied, but I'll show you how to apply these to a brand new console. So go ahead and leave the dashboard and go to recent or my games, find XEX menu, and if you would like a tutorial on how to install XEX menu, I can do that too for you guys. It's really easy. Some people actually struggle with it, which isn't a big problem, but if you need help figuring out how to install stuff or set up things for your new RGH and your new edit, just ask me and I'll do a tutorial. Okay, so now once you're on here, you're going to want to press X, and I don't have my USB in here right now to actually do it, but you're going to want to hit X once your USB is in your console. You'll see USB 1 or USB colon. Now you want to go in there, and I'll do an example. I'll do HDDX. You want to go in there and hover over the file, the launch.ini and the server, or the XEX files. They have transferred over from like your host. You want to hit copy, and that's going to say copy source. Now you're going to want to hit X again, and by the way, the way you got into that is pressing Y. Now you hit X, you go to HDD1, and you literally do nothing. You hit Y again and you hit paste, and that's it. And then just transfer that with all the files that you need. This Charlie's being a Shaniqua. Okay, and once that's done, you can try rebooting your console, but it'd be also a good smart thing to do is go to dash launch if you have dash launch and just run it. Now once you're there, go to plugins, and you'll see in plugin 2 you should see Real Nigga, or whatever your stealth name is. It might be XBL Ninja.xex. Now if it's not here and it's still like says it might say NA none like it does for 5, go ahead and press A, and you can force override on while using it, the actual being on the launch.ini. You want to hit A, and it's gonna take a second because it's gonna try and load all the files, and I have a lot of shit on this hard drive, files and old files and shit, bypasses. So a lot of GTA menus. Go ahead and try to find your stealth server, which is Real Nigga for me. Press A, and you'll see it show up here. Now you'll want to make sure that you hit the right bumper, which is RB, once. Scroll down and make sure HDD is selected, because if it's selected on USB 1 or USB 0, it's gonna boot from the launch.ini if your plugins or if your flash drive's in there and it's still on the drive. So it's gonna be looking for it. It's kind of like priorities. So it's like a partition. So just make sure you have that in there, and then once that's selected by pressing A, if it's not already selected, you want to hit quit. Once done, it'll take you to the dashboard and you're ready to restart. So go ahead and turn your console off and you're good to go. Now one thing to mention, if you get any sort of authentication error, I can't fix that for you, so you're gonna have to contact your the actual service that you're purchasing from with the time that goes with the time. So I hope this was a help for you guys. Make sure to always remember that plugin 2 is always going to be the line for the stealth server. So yeah, hope this helped. Leave a comment and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos showing off and how to set up your RGH. And yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day.